Respected Chairman of this session, Dr. Garg, fellow speakers, eminent speakers, and learned friends. My brief presentation is on Indian perspective of EBP. I'll start with my first slide. पीछे जा रहा है. Friends, India's energy demand and need for alternate biofuels is the world's third largest energy consuming nation. What happened? Are you done? Yeah, number one is China, as you all know, followed by USA, and now we are number 3 in the energy consuming nations. Significant part of India's energy requirement is made through the imported fossil fuel, as you all know. Energy consumption is set to double by 2050, and rising energy demand and high reliance on import poses significant energy security and challenges. As per the updated nationally determined contribution, that's called NDC, they submitted to United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, in August 2022. What they say, India stands committed to reduction of emission intensity of its GDP by 45% by 2030 from 2005. See, 2030 is not far off, and the target, we are approaching 2030 very fast. Achieve 50% cumulative electric power capacity from non-fossil fuel based energy resources by 2030. India's step towards achieving the goals, to achieve the above goals, following biofuels and alternate resources of energy are available. What are they? Of course, ethanol, biodiesel, then CBG, green methanol, green hydrogen, and non-fossil fuel based electricities like hydel, solar, wind, tidal, and nuclear. Now, what government of India is promoting to achieve this is, of course, ethanol blending with petrol, you all know, which I'm going to talk little in detail. Production of biodiesel, compressed biogas, green hydrogen, and electric vehicles. Friends, among the biofuel, the biofuels, ethanol blending with petrol is the first choice, as you all see. It's going very slow here, yeah, okay. Now, based on following merits, ethanol is considered most promising biofuel that can easily be used by mixing with petrol. Why so? Because it replaces the quantity of petrol, but being an oxygenate fuel, it improves the energy efficiency of engine by clean burning of petrol. 20% blend of ethanol reduces 50% carbon monoxide. That's huge. And 20% hydrocarbon emission in two-wheelers and 30% carbon monoxide and 20% hydrocarbon emissions in four-wheelers. So, ये difference है. Two-wheeler में और four-wheeler में जो emissions का percentage है, it's differing. Please take a note of this. Each liter of petrol replaced with ethanol saves how much? 2.3 kgs of CO2 emission. That's another big contribution. Ethanol being derived from agricultural sources has great potential to improve the rural economy, as we have already seen it. Since the ethanol is locally produced and blended in, it also saves huge emission arising out of extracting crude, petroleum, transport and refining process, etc. Apart from direct saving of emission as stated above. Last but not the least, easy process of handling, transportation and storage. In India, EBP's ethanol blending in petrol was started way back in 2003, but subsequent to introduction of national biofuel policy, I think this was the game changer, friends. The moment national biofuel policy came about, it has really changed the entire face, especially of the sugar industry. Number of encouraging initiatives on EBP programs, number of amendments were done in the acts like cane control order, under which my industry performs. By the way, it is under the Essential Commodity Act, so it has got its different angle. IDR Act, EIA Notification 2006 to make the program successful. Several changes were also done in procurement process of ethanol by oil marketing companies. Here I must explain to you, this is one product where there is an assured buyer at an assured price, and the price is backed with statute. This is something very interesting. When my ethanol is ready, I don't have to search for market. The buyer is ready and the prices are already in place. If financial assistance in the form of interest subvention in term loan were extended by Government of India for speedy enhancement of production capacity of ethanol. This is another game changer. The moment this interest subvention scheme, it clearly means that 50% of your interest or 6%, whichever is lesser, Government of India will bear it. And that really helped to create so much additional capacity that we see today. Some numbers I'm going to share later on. Parallel to these amendments, a target for 10% ethanol blending by 2022, which is gone by, and 20% ethanol blending by 2025-26 was also fixed. Interestingly, this 20% target was fixed for 2030. But Prime Minister himself, personally, is interested in this particular project. He monitors through the PMO, through various ministries and our industry associations like us, and he brought it down to 2025. So it has really put everybody on their toes. Yeah. No, I need to go back one. Yeah, that's the one. Flex fuel vehicle manufacturing has started from current year. Development on infrastructure for distribution and dispensing of ethanol by oil marketing companies. There is a tremendous logistic improvement by oil marketing companies, which is my next slide. And dispensing facilities of E20 petrol at selected outlets. Look, E20 target was for 2025, but we are already ready with. Can I continue? The E20 dispensing is already there in place. Now, logistic improvement by all marketing companies, they have started rake loading facilities at 6 railway stations for ethanol transportation from major ethanol producing states to far off deficit states like Jammu Kashmir, Northeast states and Kerala. Previously, what used to happen in the initial stages, we used to take the ethanol by truck. The truck movement was hazardous, taking a lot of time. And on one side, you are improving atmosphere, and the other side, the truck emissions with the regular diesel petrol. So we worked out with ministry, railway ministry, and you can see in the picture, the Panipat, Haryana, Vadodara, Gujarat, Manmad, Maharashtra, Hassan in Karnataka, Loni in Maharashtra, and Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. All these are the places from where the depots are supplying ethanol. Okay, the logistic improvement by oil marketing companies, pipeline transportation of EBMS, that is ethanol blended motor spirit. This is being carried out at 3 places, Mathura in Agra, Koyali in Damat, and Panipat in Rewari. Now, oil marketing companies have started selling E20 blending on selected outlets to achieve blending beyond 10%. And on one slide, I wanted to explain this. Now I'll come little on detail here. See, 20% is something which has been was decided for 2030, but has been preponed to 2025. And look at the growth. I know the names of the states are very, I'll just take those top 6. Madhya Pradesh, there are 104 outlets. Haryana 129, Tamil Nadu 154, Punjab 166, Uttar Pradesh 180, and the topper is Maharashtra, where there are already 218 outlets selling E20 dispensing, and more than 2,000 countrywide. The outlets are already in place. This is something tremendous achievement. It's a teamwork basically. The ethanol supplier like us, ethanol buyer like oil marketing companies, and most importantly, the government is backing our efforts. The outcome of these schemes is visible in this particular slide. If you see progress of ethanol blending, I'll just come to the last 3. 2021 was 8.1%, 21-22 10%, and till 27th August, it has already reached 11.7%. And the official number will come in next week, which has already touched 12%. by the ethanol supply year 22-23, which is ending 31st October. Ethanol year, we have calendar year, we have financial year, we have sugar year. Likewise, ethanol year previously was December to November. Now they have changed it to 1st November to 31st October. So I'm essentially talking of ethanol supply year 22-23. We will be achieving by the end of this month 12%. Around 413.49 crore liters of ethanol has been already supplied, and up to 27th August, resulting in that 11.7% blending rate, which is close to the set target for the current ethanol supply year. Now, this is something interesting. The capacity enhancement in ethanol production, sugar industry definitely went up. I just want to focus on the two bars. One is the ethanol supply year 22-23, and what is going to see in 25-26. See, ethanol supply year 22-23 in green, 873 crore liters is being supplied by the sugar industry, whereas grain came to help because government wanted to enhance this capacity and get this 20% done in 2025. Grain has done 452. Combined of these two, grain and sugar, comes to 1325 crore liters as of 22-23. But look at now 25-26, when really the target of 20% is going to be achieved. We are expected to, sugar industry is expected to do 1,000 crore, and grain industry is expected to do 840 crores. Friends, personally, I have a doubt about grain because sugar definitely will do it because it has been benefited, it has been there for some days. But grain, the procurement price is not in your hands. The moment grain prices go up and down, it affects ethanol supply, and therefore I thought that sugar industry may have to take the shortfall that the grain industry may not be able to give. So the combined target for 25-26 is 1840 crores. Actually, government wants only 1700 crore liters, but the capacity that we are creating is 1840 crore liters. Okay, my last two slides. What is the way forward? The first generation ethanol is produced from sugar and starch containing raw materials such as sugarcane juice, molasses, sugar beet, rice, corn, cassava. Area under cultivation of cane and paddy has been almost fully explored. This is something which is challenging to us because it requires a lot of water, and water is a scarce commodity. Therefore, it is more or less plateaued. We need to move forward on cultivation of maize, maca, corn, which government of India is promoting. इसमें काफ़ी aggressively government India जाना चाहती है कि मक्के के लिए, maca is, you can have 2 seasons, and maca can be grown within 3.5 to 4 months, and it doesn't require much of water. So all advantages with that. Further work is needed on development of suitable varieties of sweet sorghum and process optimization for ethanol production from sweet sorghum juice. This is something which we have proposing to the government. Coming to 2G, ethanol is produced from agri residues like rice, wheat straw, corn cobs, bamboo, and bagasse. The technology for production of 2G ethanol has now been developed, and 4 plants of 100 KLPD capacity each are being installed at Panipat Refinery, Haryana, and Bathinda Refinery in Punjab, Barga in Orissa, and Nambalgarh in Assam. Now, Panipat Refinery has already completed and its trial run. The commercial data is yet to come, but soon we'll come to know the number there. 2G ethanol technology is in its infancy. More work needs to be done to have fully developed commercially viable technology and utilize the full potential of 2G ethanol production. But to promote 2G ethanol production, Government of India had launched Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jai Indhan Vatavaran Anukul Fasal Avashesh Nivaran, that is the long form, Yojana in March 2019 for providing financial support for setting up second generation ethanol projects in the country. The total financial outlay for the scheme is huge, 1969.50 crores for the period 18-19 to 23-24. What we have achieved is 100 KLPD biorefinery requires approximately 2 lakh metric tons of biomass per annum. As against this, the total availability of paddy straw in the states of Punjab, Haryana, and Odisha is approximately only 260 lakh metric tons. And the availability of bamboo in northeast region is approximately 500 lakh metric tons as per the crop production statistics of the state. I think this is going to be a little challenging for us. Then comes to 3G. Ethanol is produced from algae substrate and industrial waste gases containing CO2, CO, CH4, etc. and are categorized as 3G ethanol. India would be able to produce 40 to 50 kmta of ethanol per refinery while saving about 1 million tons of CO2 per annum. And this is the equivalent emission saving as taking 8.5 lakh cars off the road in India. This is, this is really fascinating. One 3G ethanol plant of 128 KLPD has already been installed at Panipat refinery by Indian Oil Corporation, where 90 KL per day has been started from off gases of the refinery. So this is not only theoretical, we are seeing it happening on the ground. As per the current total capacity of refineries, there is potential of 60 to 62 crore liters of production of ethanol per annum from oil refineries. Such off gases are also available in other industries like blast furnace of iron and steel industry. There is need to explore the possibilities of recovering ethanol from such industries. That is all, friends, from my side. If there are any questions, they are welcome. Otherwise, I will take it at the end of the session. Thank you.